absolute and unchecked, had found a home. Hiranyakashipu, the Demon King, sat upon a throne built from conquest. He had defied the heavens, and from his storm-lashed fortress he surveyed a universe bent to his will. His arrogance was not unfounded. Through terrible penance, he had won a boon from Lord Brahma himself. "I cannot be killed by man or beast, inside or outside, by day or by night, by any weapon," he chanted. The universe was forced to grant his wish, weaving an invincible armor of cosmic rules.
With this power, he declared himself the only god. Golden temples were shattered. Sacred chants were silenced. The forces of light, the devas, were driven into exile. The world was plunged into a long, dark night of fear, where only one name was to be worshipped, his own. Yet in the darkest heart of his own palace, a miracle occurred. A son was born to the tyrant. His name was Prahlada. And from his first breath, the child did not carry the shadow of his father, but a gentle, unyielding light. As Prahlada grew, so did that light. While the palace thrummed with fear, he sat in quiet corners, his heart fixed on a different name, Vishnu, the Supreme Protector. His faith was not a rebellion, it was his very nature, a serene and fearless love that no darkness could touch.
"You dare worship my enemy in my own house!"
This devotion was a poison to his father's pride. "You dare worship my enemy in my own house?" Hiranyakashipu's rage shook the throne room, but Prahlada's calm was unbroken. His faith had no room for fear.
The king's fury turned lethal. He threw his son into a pit of fire, commanding the flames to consume this treason. But the flames themselves bowed to a higher law. They encircled Prahlada, yet would not touch him, held back by the shield of his pure devotion.
Poison, weapons, wild beasts, no weapon of the material world could harm him. Each attack dissolved against the invisible fortress of his belief. The boy was protected by a power his father could not conquer, because it was a power that could not be taken by force.
"Your Vishnu is everywhere! Is he in this pillar?"
Humiliated and furious, Hiranyakashipu cornered his son before a massive stone pillar. "You chant that Vishnu is everywhere, in everything," he mocked, his voice dripping with scorn. "Then tell me, foolish boy, is your God in this pillar?"
And as the words left his lips, a low rumble answered from within the earth. A hairline crack of impossible golden light split the stone, then another. The pillar began to groan, not with the weight of the palace, but with the weight of a presence about to be born. The pillar exploded, and from the heart of the stone, from the very place the tyrant had mocked, justice took form. It was Narasimha, neither man nor beast, but both. A divine roar of fury tore through the palace, the sound of cosmic law itself awakening. Demon King, invincible by boon, now faced a being crafted from its loopholes. Narasimha dragged him to the palace threshold, neither indoors nor outdoors. The sky hung in the balance of twilight, neither day nor night. On his own lap, neither standing nor lying on the ground, Narasimha, with his own claws, neither a weapon nor a hand, delivered divine justice. A surge of purifying light consumed Hiranyakashipu, not as man or beast slaying him, but as the universe revoking a broken promise.
Justice was served, but its form still burned with righteous fury. Narasimha's roar shook the foundations of creation. His power was terrifying, untamed, the necessary, devastating force required to cut the cosmic cancer of such evil. And into this storm of divine rage walked a small, calm figure. It was Prahlada. With no fear, only love, he approached the furious avatar, for he did not see a monster, he saw his lord. Prahlada bowed at the divine lion's feet. At that touch of pure devotion, the roaring ceased. The fury in Narasimha's eyes melted, replaced by infinite tenderness. The terrifying protector became the gentle guardian, blessing his greatest devotee. Across the kingdom, the oppressive shadow lifted. The sun broke through the eternal storm. People emerged, breathing air that was free again. The world, held in a fist of terror, was gently set right. The boy of unwavering faith was crowned king, not through conquest, but through rightful inheritance of a kingdom he had already saved with his heart. He ruled with the compassion he had always carried, a light that now guided his people. His purpose fulfilled, Narasimha's majestic form began to dissolve into 1,000 points of golden light. His work was done. Justice, having roared, now returned to silence, leaving behind peace. And in that serene silence, the form of Lord Vishnu appeared, the source, the calm ocean from which the fierce wave had arisen. He blessed the world with a smile, a silent promise that the protector is always present in many forms. The story closes not on the roar, but on the eyes. In Narasimha's fierce gaze, we see the final truth. The blinding fury and the boundless love are one and the same. It is the two-sided nature of true protection. Against the eternal cosmos, his silhouette stands as a sentinel, a permanent reminder written in starlight. When Dharma is threatened, when devotion is pure, justice will find a way.